Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. It is one of them days. What I mean by one of them days is a day where I don't have much motivation to be in the gym. Like, it's just, I didn't have the best day. So, I just kind of want to stay at home and sleep and then hope the next day is better. But I can't do that. I can do that maybe tomorrow if tomorrow's terrible because it's a rest day. But today is a day to train, meaning even if I don't want to go train, I have built up a consistent basis of, okay, I trained yesterday, I train again, and then I can rest. And that works out really well because at least it is a consistent basis of, even though I'm not wanting to train today, I have to because it has to be consistent. And that's the difference between, like, when you first start out with motivation, like, you're motivated. You can be motivated all you want. That motivation will not last forever. That motivation will die down at some point. So why are you relying on motivation to keep you going? What keeps you going is consistency. I am proof to myself about that because I have to be consistent. If I want to be bigger, if I want to be stronger, if I want to be better, I have to be consistent. Like, I have to be consistent all the way through. I can't just use motivation for my be-all, end-all. Alright, man. Because if I was just using motivation for me to go to the gym, and that's the only reason I was going to the gym because I was motivated to do it, I would not go to the gym as often as I do. I would be very infrequent in these posts. I would be very infrequent in training in general. I care about these posts because it's a document. Unlike, I'm training. This is proof that I'm training. But I don't need these posts for me to train. I do use them as a help for me to stay consistent. I use them as something to keep me reliable, to keep me, what's the word? Well, we'll use reliable. It's a good enough word. Is it the proper word? No. But what I'm saying is, it keeps me going. Because if I'm going to videotape these, cool, that's amazing. And then I have documents on documents of documents on myself, seeing how I'm training, what I'm doing for training, how hard I'm pushing, how consistent I'm being, like why, and seeing how I'm doing everything. I'm using it as a marker. Because I started posting from what it looks like almost, like, I think my first video is a year old now, is what it says. A year old. That means I have been posting my training. I have been consistent with my training for a year, if not longer. Minimum a year. And it's showing. Because a lot of people are seeing that I'm a little bigger. A lot of people are, I have coworkers because I work as a blue collar, who I have one coworker who makes fun of me because he's like, I'm going to walk like you. And then he like flares out his arms, which is funny. It's hilarious. It's a great joke. He's like, I'm going to walk around all flexed up. And I was like, I'm just standing here. Because that's how much I've changed in a year. Because it's visible now. Like, I wear baggy clothes because of my tattoos and because I like baggy clothes. They keep you a little cooler in the summer and also in the winter. They keep you a little warm under a jacket. That's my thought process. Anyways. But I wear baggy enough clothes where I'm not, like, nothing is form-fitting on me. Like, it's like one size up. So if I was wearing, if I'm, like, usually long sleeves and, like, work shirts, I would be a medium if I wanted to be more hugging. I wear a large. Because I don't want it to be that tight. I don't see a point in why it should be that tight. In my eyes. But it's getting to the point where people can start seeing the progress. And that's amazing to me. That, like, it's getting to the point where a lot of times, over a year, you can see progress. Is it a ton? No. Is it enough, though? Kinda. Because if it's getting to the point where people are seeing these changes in physique, to where it's like a drastic enough change where people are actually making jokes about it, that's an amazing step forward. Because I cannot stress to you enough that consistency, no matter what you consider consistency, will be the most drastic, amazing thing that'll happen in the gym and in life for you. And I know one of the people that comment on this fucking videos, Hyper, was talking about him wanting to start the gym January 1st. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait for you to start the gym because it's an amazing thought process. My one thing, this is your New Year's resolution. If this is, and if it isn't, I'm just going to give you the same advice. Do not be too hard on yourself. The reason I'm saying do not be too hard on yourself, because if you miss a day, it's fine. You miss a meal, it's fine. It's not going to kill you. What's going to kill you is the consistent missing days of training, the consistent missing meals. That's what's going to kill you. I believe in you, and I believe that you can do it no matter what. You're motivated right now because you're thinking in your head, I can do it. And that's amazing. You can. Because it doesn't matter. You can do it. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. You can do it. My one thing is what I'm going to tell you as the best advice I can give to anybody. One day isn't going to kill you. Just do the next day. You miss a day, just do the next day. You miss that day, make sure you do it. Just make sure. I understand life comes up, but don't beat yourself up over it. If your goal is to go every day for a whole week, like every day for a whole year, you're not going to be able to do it without never being sick, without never being injured, without never being too tired from work. One of those is an excuse, and it's okay. You can use that excuse. But what I'm telling you, Jesus, is if you don't make that day, that's cool. Go the next day. Even if it was like your scheduled rest day or your scheduled just cardio day. Well, you're going to train on that day now because I missed the other day. It's okay. Shit happens. Life happens. Or you're going to go hang out with some friends and you're not going to be able to bring your food prep. That's cool. One meal isn't going to kill you. It's a consistent bad meals or consistent overeating that's going to kill you. You see what I'm getting with? Consistency is what gets you places. If you consistently go to the gym, cool. Let's say over that 1 year of your resolution, you continue to do it even though you've missed a few days. Let's say you've missed a total of at most a whole month in total in that 365 days. That means 7, 14, 21, and then another 7, which would be 28. So that means 28 days out of the 365, you did it. That is an accomplishment. Don't beat yourself up. That is my biggest thing. Is a lot of people put too much pressure on themselves to make massive changes. You can do it brick by brick, step by step, and you'll get there. You do not need to kill yourself to get somewhere. What you do need to do is stay as consistent as possible. And that's what I mean by step and brick by brick. A house is not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. It was consistent work over a period of time. That means most of the time when you see a house being built, the weekends they're not being built on a weekend. They get built on a work week. That means there's 52 weeks. Divide by, that's 52. Divide by 2. I think it's like, because it'd be divided by 7. 5 times. Whatever. I can't do math right now. I'm too fucking tired. But yeah, it's like they missed 2 days. That's cool. Whatever. But the houses end up getting done. Treat your body like every builder treats a house. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes everything goes well. But you keep on working. Because the house has to get done. Sometimes you have to work a weekend. That's okay. Or this has to get welded up. Sometimes you have to work that weekend. Sucks. But shit, it's okay. Because they're going to do it. It's a little extra work. It's okay. Or you missed a day because you were sick. The house is still getting built. It's just a little slower. That is the main advice I have for anybody who's new and anybody who's feeling down when they're training. Is life is okay. I'm not going to say it's good all the time. I'm going to say most of the time it's okay. And it's okay every day. Some days are great, some days are bad, but it all ends up being an okay year. An okay day, an okay everything. But it gets done. Work gets done. Life keeps going. That's the mentality every person needs to have, is I'm going to continue to work even if that means I missed something. I did something wrong. Mistakes happen. Shit happens. You continue to work every single day. You don't even have to go to the gym every single day to be working. And if you don't have money for a gym membership because this economy fucking sucks, calisthenics, push-ups, bodyweight squats, I don't know how I'd do back. I think rows. The only thing I know for back that's considered calisthenics would be inverted rows and pull-ups, but you need a bar for that. Actually, you don't need a bar for inverted rows. You just need 2 chairs. Yeah, you can do it. It's actually amazing. I just thought about that. But yeah, no, like you don't need a gym membership to get an amazing physique. A lot of calisthenic athletes don't have gym memberships. Most of them have gym memberships because you get a weight belt. They're not using the actual machines ever. They're there because weight belt. That's the only reason they're there. But it's that simple for most people. Okay. Simple does not mean easy. It just means the thought process step by step it's very linear. But it does not mean the first step is the easiest. That does not mean the middle step is easy. That does not mean the last step is easy. Simple never means easy. That is also something I learned very early on. When someone would tell me it's just a simple task, it does not mean it's an easy task. It means it's a task that they've done many, many times to the point where it's easy to them. So it's a simple task in their eyes. They give you a step-by-step instruction on how to do this simple task. And it's not easy for you because it is different. You've never done it. That's okay. Was it simple? Yeah, you have a step-by-step process. You have a big old list on what you need to do, how to do it, which you're supposed to be doing. It does not make it easy. And that is the best thing about the gym. Everyone knows what they have to do in the gym. Lift weights. Or if you're going to a boxing gym, punch a punching bag. Be with a partner. Learn to spar. All of those things are simple. They're simple. You can learn them. That's what makes them simple. But they're not easy. Because every little step is a brick you have to pile up. And the biggest thing about all of this is how wide can you make that brick base before you start building up. And that's the start. That's where you start. If you're a beginner, you start off with consistency. You start off with motivation. That's the first thing you start off with. And then you use motivation over and over. And then when the motivation starts to die off, since you've made the routine already, the bricks are the motivation. The first, like 4 or 5 bricks is what motivation is. And then the bricks that come after motivation is the consistency. I made this promise to myself. I gave my word to someone. Even if it was just some random dude on the internet. I gave my word. And your word has power.